In just 40 days, voters will decide which party controls the Senate for the next 2 years. Republicans believe they can pick up the 6 seats they need to take it back from the Democrats. But an unusual race in Kansas threatens to dash their hopes. Nancy Cordes is there.
Hey, buddy, come here.
This is not where Republican Senator Pat Roberts expected to find himself 6 weeks before Election Day, serving up pancakes with Sarah Palin in Independence, Kansas, fighting to save the seat he's held since 1996.
Every square inch of the Republican Party knows what's at stake.
Polls show this man has pulled even with Roberts.
You're working separate orders, though, aren't you?
Greg Orman is a businessman and former Democrat running as an independent.
You know, I've tried both parties, and I've generally been disappointed.
If he's independent, I'm an astronaut.
Now, a series of GOP all-stars like Senator John McCain are flying in to help the 78-year-old incumbent.
You have a friend in Washington, and his name is Pat Roberts.
This in a state President Obama lost in 2012 by 22 points.
Senator, if your opponent is a Democrat, or even if he's an independent, why is he neck and neck with you in a red state like this one?
Well, I'll tell you, he was recruited by Harry Reid. He's recruited by Claire McCaskill. They even got the Democrat off the ballot in Kansas. I've never seen that before.
The Democrat in the race dropped out 3 weeks ago to give Orman a better shot against Roberts, who had been weakened by a tough primary challenge from a Tea Party candidate.
If you were to go to Washington, would you caucus with Democrats or Republicans?
Well, you know, that's a very interesting question. What I've suggested about that is if one party is in the majority, it's going to make sense for the voters of Kansas that I serve with that party in the majority.
So there's no guarantee that Orman would caucus with Democrats if he wins, but that's a risk the party seems willing to take in a state that hasn't sent a Democrat to the U.S. Senate since 1932, Scott.
Nancy Cordes, outstanding in her field. Nancy, thank you very much.